What's up, model railroaders and rail fans? James here with a random Friday video. I know I said my next video was going to be the Foursquare Seasons video, and I am working on that. It's taken a lot longer than I thought it would take just because of supply shortages and everything that I've ordered is on back order. So I'm having to make do with what I got, and it's taken a little bit longer than I had hoped. Anyways, I got this really weird piece of track the other day. I was hoping if you could tell me what this is for. Alright, joking aside, it's N-scale track. You know what that means. I've got some N-scale stuff. Yeah, I'm switching scales. I'm gonna rip up the whole layout, you know, that whole ordeal. Make it smaller yet bigger at the same time. I'm joking about that. This is, right now, gonna go around my Christmas tree. So, I know I've told a couple people this. I don't remember if I've ever mentioned it on my channel here, but my Christmas tree is a little live Christmas tree that we have in a pot, and we drag it inside every year for Christmas for a couple days before Christmas, and I'm going to put a train around it. So it's actually going to be kind of overkill. Got these two Fox Valley model GP60Ms, or yeah, there we go. Fox Valley model GP60M. One is an A unit and one is a B unit. I actually have this exact model in HO scale. So that's part of the reason that I got that one. That's going to go in a consist that's going to go down to Silicon Valley lines. So I also have a little bit of rolling stock, older Athearn, newer Athearn, and a... who the heck makes this? Wheels of Time. There we go. Brand that I don't think exists in HO scale. So around my layout is going to be, or from around my tree layout, I'm going to put some Cato Unitrack, which got in the mail here. This is kind of, I guess, a bit of a mail call. I hope I got enough track. I honestly didn't check, but we're going to go with a loop of R249 by 45, or I guess it's their 19-inch curve or something like that track. I don't know. I don't know much about N-scale, but I think this will be enough. And there's a total of 8 pieces, so maybe I got a whole circle? I'm honestly not sure. We'll figure that out later. Then, another thing that I got in the mail, and I already opened this one, but it is the Scale Trains Gunderson Multimax Auto Rack. This specific one is in their UP scheme, and I'll show this in a moment, some more detail, but yeah, this is the UP scheme, and I believe this one takes the 19-inch radius curve, so that's why I went with 19 inches. Other thing I got is this big box here. Bought this one from Lombard Hobbies. Also, funny enough, this came in a Rapido box. Yep, this is what I got from Lombard Hobbies, fruit snacks. No, just kidding. Another Gunderson auto rack from Scale Trains. This one is in their Kansas City scheme. The reason I got this one is I believe if you go back in my video list, or maybe it's over on TSG and not my channel, but you'll notice that I have a HO scale Kansas City Southern KCSM car in N scale. Oop, that's out of view. There we go. So the detail on this thing is pretty freaking amazing. However, let me show you this. Back out there. So, HO scale version and the N scale version. And the comparison of the detail on these things, it's just astounding to me. I don't think either of them have see-through doors on the side. That's fine with me. Very rarely am I ever at that level. I don't run these down at Silicon Valley lines, although I probably should just because of the size of the things. But that's the only place that I go to that has anything that's going to be at eye level for me, so I really don't care about the see-through stuff. But the door detail, sorry, I got a lot of glare. I haven't set up any kind of good lights for my layout room yet. The color's a little bit different between the two, especially on the ends. I don't know which one is right, nor do I really care. But in my opinion, they both look pretty good. So, go ahead and get all of my N scale stuff out and set up and show it off, because why not? Oh, I forgot one more thing that I got from Streamlined Back Shops. So these two Fox Valley model GP60s are not DCC sound enabled yet, but I did get these little guys here. They're ESU part number 5342, and they are 9 by 16 millimeter, definitely not inches, 9 by 16 millimeter speakers. And those will actually fit up underneath the radiator section of the GP60s, underneath the decoder, so I can put in sound. And hopefully they sound alright. We'll see. They're 3 millimeters deep, so I'm hoping with the smallest sound baffle in here, they'll be about under 5, because I think I have 20 millimeters depth, 9 millimeters in width under the hood, and 5 millimeters in height to work with, and this should do that. If not, it's going to go outside of the sound enclosure, and I'll just deal with it, because whatever. I'm not going to put that much effort into it. So just a quick observation here. I may have to cut this train off a little bit, maybe take off one of the auto racks, because that might be a little bit much for 19-inch radius. I'm not sure. I'll have to try it out. Like I said, I know basically nothing about it in the scale. But there it is. Maybe once I get it set up, I will go ahead and post a short video or something like that about it. On the topic of videos, my 4 Square Seasons video, like I said, it's in the works. I'm hoping to have it done before the end of the astronomical fall, which is, I think, Monday or something like that. That may not be realistic because I still have to make all the trees and I have decided to get working on the winter set or square foot of the diorama a little bit early. I'm trying to find a proper snow product, something like Vallejo snow or AK's snow, something like that to use for the winter section. So if you have any good recommendations for a section of winter or a section of snow for HO scale, leave it down in the comments. I'd appreciate that, and I will give it a try and see if it works out. There's this guy, Miniac, on YouTube. He does a lot of miniature painting. He has a couple videos on snow, and I'm not quite sure how I like some of those products, but he definitely has a bunch of good ideas. We'll give it a try, see what works out. I definitely am going to have to do some test dioramas first, though. Because if I put this snow on there and it ends up being junk, I don't want to have to rip out a whole section of diorama and rebuild it. We'll see. Anyways, with that said, I'll talk to you later, and look for the video for the Foursquare Seasons and the video for this coming out sometime in the next week. I'll talk to you later. Boulder Creek Yard out.